Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today's Factorio music at the start of the stream was Beyond Factory Outskirts, because I have at least some plans for today. Today I am returning to the Angels playthrough. Angels, Bob's, Space Extension. Hello, Kitty. Welcome back. Welcome back to your place next to me. Yeah, oh, please. Kitty, you're in front of my screen now. Don't make me pick you up. 'Cause I will. You're in my way. Tail. Alright, so first off, any new updates that I care about? Not really. I am running 1739, the most recent update to the game, and I will just load in the Stream Save 7. Stream Save 7. So, last time I left off with getting the first bronze. Now, there's a lot that I would like to do before really getting into the meat of what I want to do today. And the meat of what I want to do today is expand the rail system that I've got going on currently. Also, I can delete all of this whole line. First thing is first, I'm going to clean up the whole area here that needs cleaning, because I am no longer using any of this stuff for production. There's some remnants of the crushed bobmonium here, but oop. No, don't. Here, take those. This will be trash, I guess. Stuffs that I don't need. Or want. And I can do that. Do that. Good. Then that whole line going back. This is now a little bit cleaner, I say, as I'm about to make it a lot dirtier by adding more belts in. I do need to do some work down at that metallurgy area, and part of that will involve bringing down some water, because I need water to feed, and also I had told myself that I plan on using my car a bit more. Now I'm going to go into my settings and set vehicle snap to 8 angles. Here, take those. Car is much faster than I am. So you can see I need to bring water in. There's a few There's some inserters that are missing, I think, from the setup that I can do to start making tinned wire coils, which I definitely want to do. I absolutely want to make tinned wire coils. So I'm going to set that up, and then I will run all of the lines up to the bus. Note that these bottom two, one will be for solder and the other will be for lead plates, but I need to get lead ore in, which I'm currently making some lead ore through Progalina, but I'm going to switch over to Rubyte and the individual ore sorting for lead. What do I don't really, quote, need much of anything else at this level of tech, so I'm just going to start picking up crafting speed upgrades. Okay, so this inserter is missing. And then here, that will be that for those, and I just have to bring in... Do you need carbon? So actually, no, I won't connect this one. I will bus in carbon. That should work. And then let's not forget the inserter to feed it. I think I was going to feed it off the other side, but the way this has been set up is that it gets fed here. Okay. I am not making the coils because I need to actually get the tin going there. I am making a little bit extra on the copper plates. Okay, so where is my... Oh, and here I am leaving behind my car when I need to actually use it. This is the time I should be using it. Use these belts to hurry me up. Now, because I do have nanobots, one of the benefits of having them is that anytime I take damage, they'll automatically repair the car, and they'll repair what I run into. Even if I destroy it, they'll replace it if I have it in my inventory. Which is pretty neat. But they only work if I'm at a stop. Okay, so this is the line I want to extend. Alright. Die. Now I want to make sure I'm not fouling up on those pipes. And then... I'm just gonna get out because I have to be a little bit more precise here. Really? Okay. That should be me able to make the tinned wire coils. Now I have to run all of 5 of these up to the bus. Now, tin has a location already. I need to assign a location. I mean, also lead has a line already. But I need to assign the bronze and the coils and the solder coils. So I have 3 new ones. I suppose they can just be appended onto here. So I will have tin, lead, tinned coils. Well, tin, lead, bronze. I will skip one for brass, and then I will have the tinned coils and the solder coils at the bottom. Okay. Now I'm going to do this by... Oh, really? I am apparently out of yellows. Let's go grab the car to get the yellows. So you see, I hit that, and my bots started repairing them. Give me all of the yellows. I'm carrying around so much stuff. Alright. Now I'm just gonna copy all that and paste. And then they're all going to run... Suppose I don't need to run this here exactly. I could just bring everything in line. I could move everything out here. Cat, don't stop. You know, I guess I'll bring everything out here. Then I'll just, do that. Let my bots put the belts down. Nanobots put the belts down. Where's my cables? Why no cables? Do you need Coke? It probably needs the Coke. Oh boy. In fact, yeah, I'm actually pretty certain this needs Coke. Okay, fine. You win this round, game. Didn't want to have to do it this way, but... And then this isn't powered there. Now, speaking of power, I need to address power rather soon-ish. But, eventually things will just back up and I won't have to worry so much. Okay, so this is a jump of at least that much. Whoops, you're going wrong way. Bring my car to me, thanks. Alright, so... that one goes there. Now, unfortunately... the way I have this set up... that one will go there. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. No. No, I am wrong. This one goes here. This one goes here. More upgrade. And then what will go here is, brass. Brass will go here, it'll be another line coming in. This will be solder coils, this is lead. Excellent. I can officially make some additions and changes to the line now. In particular, I can start producing red items now. Red belts. So I can do, no, that, not that spot. This, this, this. Oh, you're one tile away. Is that okay, though? Yeah, this will probably be fine. So what these will need is steel gear wheels as well as the bronze plates. So the steel gear wheels I will need to produce somewhere. I've got the regular gear wheels down here, but I need steel gear wheels somewhere. And then this will need BEBs as well. So I need to bring BEBs in, I need to bring steel in, and I need to bring bronze in for these. And then make sure I am able to store all of this in the edge. Now this uses a lot of steel gear wheels. for the exception of the regular belts. So then over here, I will also need steel gear wheels. Now do remember I will actually be making so that requires fast inserters. That requires filter inserters. That requires fast stacks. Oh boy, this is... Okay, so that's fast inserters. This is this one. I suppose I'll put fast stack here. That'll be fast stack filter. Guess I didn't even need this machine. Because it's just gonna feed in. Now all of these will also need they'll need the exact same stuff, but they'll all need bebs. I have bebs, fortunately. Actually, you don't need bebs. But you still need the gear wheels and the bronze. So, I'll need bronze and steel gear wheels and bebs for these. And they'll be fed like so. And like so. If this one is bevs, I don't need this one. Oh, but bevs are here already, so it would be easier if this line was bevs, so I will keep that one and break that one. Then this will be steel gear wheels and bronze in. Ah, boy. Boy, oh boy. So, the question is, where am I going to make steel gear wheels? Would I rather just... like... Okay, this will be moved elsewhere. So I'll probably use this space as an area to do, like, gear wheels and, bearings and ball bearings. So what I will do... Where is my... Do I have additional glass? I guess not. Well, anyway, I do have at least the 29 here. And I'm, of course, leaving the car behind. So the order of operations here is I am going to replace the greenhouse line down here. This will probably be a little bit easier just because I can do this. Alright, and then wherever the hell the... No. Wherever the hell the seedling is. Okay. You go out, you go up. You go up. You go down. And then it's out, out, in, out, out. L, 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 L. That just needs water. Just add water. Then add... I'm not carrying any wood. Interesting. Geez, how far back is the wood? All the way there. Well then. It's gonna be going in this direction anyway, so may as well start that. Grab some starter wood. Ta-da! Then just shove in the wood, and that should be that. I should have more. Yeah. Take all of it. And then just run this in the opposite direction. Oh. I'm out of belt. Because it was upgrading the grays. And now I'm just leaving grays all over the place. Here, take these. I do not want them. This can be done easier. More speed. Then take back some of that. This may cut power. It absolutely cut power, but anyway. There's an overlap, is there? Or not? I don't know. I'll just use this spacing. There is not an overlap. Oh. No, there is. There has to be an overlap. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I'll fix it later. What do I need to store? That. Okay. Back I go. Because now I can take all the greenhouses that I just demolished and add it to the line out here. Let's see, I have enough to double this, so just need to do that. Definitely have enough small power poles for this. Although I don't need the small power poles here like this anymore. Technically speaking. Oh, and then, excellent. We'll get there soon. probably after the break. But I do want to get to rail expansion. That's one thing I've been meaning to do. Done. Car is there. Now to set up the steel gear wheels. I need some more assembling machine 2s. Oh, hey, look, I need wood. Why would I need wood? Do I need these? Yes, because I need these. And these use wood. Okay. Now, how many of these assemblers do I want going? I guess 3. Like down here. That'll be steel in. Gear wheels out. I guess these will meet up with bronze. I need to get BEBs up. Would actually be a bit more convenient if that was one line higher. Because I need BEBs here. Yes, that is the correct line. That is not the correct spot, but this is blocked here. Just keeping things as clean as I can. These are here. Steel gear wheels. Doesn't really matter that I'm making them on both sides, but anyway. These. At least it better be these. Yes. Those. Oh gosh, how are these gonna come in? Because I have all these pipes. This one goes to the main bus. And this location is problematic. Ugh. Just ugh. And eventually I'm gonna have to bring the white ones up. Of these, the white circuits. Then I'm gonna have cobalt in up there. This is just gonna be a mess, isn't it? So I have these coming in here because I have the copper like that. Why do I have the copper? Why do I have this set up like this? That fixes that problem and gives me room to work here. But again, the issue is I now have these undergrounds right in the line that I need. So let's just move it over one. Do like... this. And that will allow me to do that. Success! Success! A cleaner setup of this. Oh man. That really does help a lot cleaning this up, and it gives me room. So now I have a straight shot for the white thingies here. Alternatively, I mean, I could just do a mixed belt. I'll probably just do that. Switch this to mixed belts later on of the circuits. I just need to bring in this guy. Oop, I need more undergrounds. Okay, now, this will come in here. And then come down and over here. Oh, this doesn't even need these. Cool. Now make sure I limit these chests. and get additional poles. And I've already limited those, so now I just need that feeding in. Beautiful. So, the way that this is set up is it will preferentially make belts over the inserters, which, I'm fine with. I suppose I could add more, even more gear wheels being produced to each side. And hey, I am officially making reds at this point, so I can now remove all of these. You guys can be replaced with the red variations. Fast inserters. Now, due to how quickly these things produce, I suppose I only just need one of these at this point per machine. That should work just fine. So now I just need less inserters now overall than before, which is awesome. And I am producing beautiful red undergrounds. Now the red undergrounds, these puppies can go that far. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a gap of 10 versus these, which is a gap of 6. Now, it's not quite double a yellow, which, if I set up my bus to accommodate 10, it will mess things up when I get to the blue belts, because the blue belts have another 4 spaces, which I think is exactly double the yellow, or triple the yellows. I think it's exactly triple the yellows. I don't know. Not quite triple, so it would be, or 6, 10, 14. So it would go to 14, which would mean I could have a gap double yellow and not have to muck about with the bus as much, because I can use spacings of 12 lines easily. What do I want now that I have what I can get there? I guess those. Anyway, it's still going to be a bit of time before I really start using the reds, because it's going to take a little while for them to get into gear and moving. Maybe. They need time to build up a stockpile. Similar here, although these are filling quite quickly. Okay, I'm probably... Alright, I'm okay on the power for the moment. The other thing... I actually have a list that I'm looking at of things that I wanted to do today, and this wasn't actually on the list, but I decided I needed to do it anyway. Yeah, I've belted the things. Next up is getting these tin coils going. So these tinned wire coils have a purpose, and that purpose actually will involve completely and utterly removing my need for lead plates for a while. In fact, I think the only reason I will need to use lead plates will be... Or not lead plates, sorry. When I get the solder coils coming, that'll completely eliminate my need for the lead. But where do I have tin cables? Here. So it eliminates this setup completely. Yeah, once I get the solder coils, it would eliminate the need for this mess. I can just have one machine unpacking the coils. So this mess can be completely deleted. Do not need this at all. And I only will need the one machine. This will be transitioning to this recipe. And I can conveniently keep the belts going and just... Cat, get away. Come on, I need to watch. There we go. And this makes just tons of the copper wires. It's 16 copper wire per coil, which is amazing. And the cat is here in my way. Now I think there is... Oh, hello. Why? No steam. Why no steam? No water. Why no water? What did I do? What did I break this time? Wow. What did I break this time? Is it just that... Oh, this is too long. Well, that's actually somewhat convenient. Because... Well, A, I shouldn't even be running the electrolyzer water line down in the first place. So I will just eliminate this and use the line off the bus. So that will be what I do. I'm apparently also not making any iron, because I don't have that being produced. Now, why do I... Oh, again, it's the lack of water, I think. Maybe. why. Yes, it's the lack of water, because the water goes through that. There we go. That should help. Let there be more things, more production. Where are my Mark II liquefiers? Because I can actually do this upgrade and be perfectly fine. So 4 of these will use 4.5 crushed coal per second. One of these actually produces 2. Alright, so I guess I was fine to begin with, but I didn't need to make that upgrade. Yeah, they'll just operate at less than half efficiency, whatever. Let's put the Mark 1s back then. Alright, well that's actually good to know. There's not enough space to put 2 of these between these without moving stuff around. Maybe I should just move stuff around. No, that can stay. It's these that need adjusting, shall we say. Yeah, so this'll go there, and there, and this will go there, and there, and face that direction. I guess these can be the Mark IIs again. I can do... I like using stack inserters when doing direct insertion of things. Just personal preference. Then that, and I can do the same thing on the other side. Let's make all these the same type of stuff so that when I do this, and then copy this, things will make somewhat some sense, and then it's just a matter of, you know what, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, that's convenient. I can just do this. Yes, that works. That works. So these may consume 4.5 per second. Having one feed 2 is still half a second off, but meh. Doesn't matter too much, and that actually greatly increases the amount of stuff I'm producing, as long as I get the middle ones moving. There we go. I like that. The only issue then is the water I'm consuming out of 8 of these is 225 per second, and this is 150 per second. Now, these aren't running at full speed. In fact, if I take off a half second, if I take off 1 full second, it's really a little bit more than 7, so it's still more than what one of these can produce. So I have to make another one. I need to pick up stone bricks. Which I have a lot of, I just don't have money on me. Where's my... So the car's all the way back here anyway. Bricks. Now I've already prepared and have a ghost down for the next Mark II Hydro plant, so I just have to wait for it to be crafted. I can just sit in here and wait. There's the Mark I, and here's the Mark II. Place it. There we go. Excuse me? Oh, right. What? Oh. That is correct. Because the thingy is here. That is highly inconvenient in actuality. Guess I have to get out of the car. Yeah, because I have to do... and I have to move the clarifier. Probably put it right there. There we go, and then it just needs water in. Water in. Seriously? Okay. This means a war. Make some steel pipe to ground. What I really want are the plastic or brass pipe to grounds, but if it don't work, hack it. Yay! And that should now definitely produce enough of the purified water for that. And I don't have to worry about it anymore. At least, I don't have to worry about it for the time being. Okay, so that is actually quite a lot of progress. Being completely honest, that's a lot of progress made thus far. I can completely replace my slot there. I like carrying around a couple stacks of these. Hello, stuff. Tech. And I can officially make the full transition into the red belts. That is wonderful. I have now done stuff that should have been done a long time ago, as I bring the mic a little bit closer to me. Okay. Now. The next thing I wanted to do from this perspective, from the main base perspective. So I've cleaned up this area a bit. I brought this stuff up, and got it producing. I've increased the coke production. I need to divert the Givelite down to the main area for crushing. Because while the current method area, I should point out, the current spot I have it is, I mean, this is short and sweet in terms of belts, but it sort of goes against the point, really. And I have these extra pipelines blocking stuff and all that nonsense just because I wanted things here. So what I'm going to do is, well, I want to sort of maximize how much I'm mining from here. Not on the infinite, though, and this is actually really hard to tell apart the regular miners from the infinite stuff. Alright, so that's infinite. All the way down. This is infinite. This is all gonna go away. And get replaced. Now I have a big buffer of time to replace it, Next question is 438 even enough belt to do all this? Probably not. Alright, so where is the... Well, I guess what I should do is this, just so that I know what my lines are. So that gets infinite, that's infinite, that's infinite. This is not infinite. This, for some reason, is infinite. Now, eventually, I will have to, you know, reverse this once I start making hydrofluoric acid. But for now, this is going to be how I do this. Granted, I'm probably not going to wire everything up quite yet. Not everything, I just said. Cat, please. Ugh. Cole? Kitty? Yeah, you're looking at me. I know why you're looking at me. Alright, so where was I getting Gibbolite? This bottom. Line. No. Stay there. I know you want your food for lunch, but, deal with it for another 14 minutes. No. And then I need crushed Gibbolite out. Crushed Gibbolite out will be which line? That is a good question. Did I plan for crushed Gibbolite in up here? No, I planned for the Rubyte. I did not plan for the Gibbolite, which sucks, actually. So the Gibbolite will probably be here. This line. So I can do it above the Cretinium. Alright. I mean, I may as well use the full freaking distance. Oh, and then the other thing is I can completely kill this line. There we go with that. Oh, hello. That was the wrong way. Alright, always make better use of things. Alright, train is there. Do I have enough belts? That is always the question. Can I do this with a red? I can. I will not have enough belts. So sad. That's actually the wrong line, but whatever. Oh, you're 0. Guess I'll use yellow belts now. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Probably just destroy it. Okay, that's the Jivelite all set up how it should be properly. Of course, not fully mining out of there. I can also demolish all of this. Get back all of these resources. And I think with this, I am ready to do my outward expansion into the world using rails. Isn't that going to be glorious? But I'll do it after the break. That will be shortly. There should be another, yeah, here. Whoops, that needs to stay. Excellent. Why do I have I really... Yeah, I guess I do. No, I don't. No, I don't, because I now have these. And I don't need all of that. Anyway. What's with all this ammonium ore? So much ore! Here, have a box. Have a box of ore. And crap and things. Yeah. Okay. This is actually a pretty good spot for me to pause and take my usual break. I know it's about 5-6 minutes early, but the cat clearly is really hungry and wants food. But anyway, when I am fully back from the break, I will be getting myself organized and ready and actually doing some outpost expansion to go grab Rubyte and all that good stuff. I want specifically a new rail line for Rubyte, and we'll see what else I expand into along the way. I will be back with my snack to talk it over, and we'll be back actually doing the expanding in about 15 minutes or so. See you soon. The cat's like right here in front of me. Hey, you want to say hello again? Say hello. Say hello, my pretty boy. Yeah. Go. Tail. Come on. Tail. Come on. Good. And we are back. After actually an extended break today because quite a few things called all at once. Needed my attention. My immediate attention. So, I'm going to set up for getting Rubyte ore trained in. Now, I will need to, like, oop, hello. I want to get you next, I think. Now, I want to go, well, A to a relatively close chest to get rid of stuff that's clogging up my inventory that I don't necessarily need at the moment. That includes a fair few pipes. I don't want that locomotive. Oh, But I have forgotten to turn off the other music. There we go. Yeah, that can go in. I just don't need those machines. Now, I am automating these. That's great. Now, I need my actual red belts. All of them. These can go away. I will set a limit on this. Good. Now, trains. I will need to grab steel. A non-zero amount of steel. And iron. Looks like I'm using quite a lot of iron. Yeah, I'm using quite a lot of iron. I'm also using quite a lot of steel. Thanks to these needing to catch up. Yeah, need that. Need... Usually I do 2 of these. So I guess I'll do 2 of these. Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then where are my glorious and beautiful engines? Engines. Here. Engines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Then a whole... Hello. Tech. Suddenly tech. Alright, car. Going to grab the car. I won't necessarily use the car for this entire process, and I'm going to need things like these. Okay. So, out here, this is how I'm going to get these rail lines going. A is I'm going to be cutting off that there. B, I'm going to cut those. I'm going to have to shift that to either side, and then This is how the rail will go through the next rail. Exactly like so. Now I will need to, of course, hop, skip, and jump over where that rail's going to be. Just go over here and a Shift C. And that is how that's gonna get run. Now I have to make sure that I plan accordingly. This is going to be primarily a Rubyte. Also, do I have enough stuff for a jacks? I don't have the iron. Whoops, that's not good. I need a jacks. Need to grab some iron real quick. Where's my cur? My cur! My cur! Give me... I will need 2. Minimum. So, why am I not really producing... Just lack of machines, or speed of machines. Oh, hey. Convenience! The convenience box. The Jax 35 pressure tank holds 350,000 units of fluid, which is pretty awesome. Now, where exactly am I going to do this? Oh, and by the way, when I'm doing this train stuff, there's surely going to be a lot of complaints about how I set things up. I'm going to start by setting things up on one side, and if I need the stuff on the other side, I'll set that up then. I'm also probably not going to do the loaders on any other additional trains. My next train line, I'm going to arbitrarily say will be here. Ugh, one off. Now, I should have train stations. Excellent. Get my... Whoops. There. I usually put the... I'll put the tank line next, then the 4 of those, and the 3 of those. Wow, that spacing ended up being Real close. Real close. Actually, do I need to extend it just a little bit more? No, I think I'm good. I actually think I'm just barely good. And of course, I should go pick up more stack inserters, because that's going to be necessary. Trains, of course, being the point for stack inserters, the main point. But I will use stack inserters the vast majority of the time when I need to move things from one spot to another, from one machine to another, or in this case, from a warehouse to a storage container, or from a storage container to a warehouse. Sure, I'll get that. Except for here, where I will need pumps in and jacks tanks. So, this is just a plan for later, because at the moment I'm not making any nitric acid that would be used for the infinite ore mining for Rubyte. Remember that this is my Rubyte train. Now, dang, I only have 7 warehouses. Sort of need 8. Car? What's the count on the dead power poles at this point? I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to know, but I've killed several. Also, I should jump these 2 rather than have 4, but whatever. Okay. So I need to... Do I really want to use this many stack inserters on just a regular line? Because this is going to be coming in from a belt. Belt of this. It's just going to go right up and then over 2 of them. I'm not going to bother trying to get one line all the way across. But I only have to do this on this end of the line. Now, warehouses. Warehouses are convenient because they just so happen to be the exact same size as the cargo wagons. This will just maximize the amount of... Well, this will minimize the amount of time it takes to offload by having all of those stacked inserters there. Then on the other side, I'll just have, like, I can actually use loaders to take stuff out. That's fine. What uses up a lot of processing is having the loaders attached to the train directly. That's what can cause issues, and why that setting is off by default. Okay, line. Line. Guess technically the Rubyte ore will come in here, so that will be a line. Then down. This will be up. I hate doing this way. Ugh. Then just split off here, I suppose. Ah! That took my wood. Give me back my wood. I don't want you to take all of the wood. Oh, that's so perfect. Okay. Cool beans. That's that. Make more medium poles for me, please. I now need to wire it up. And you can see how lovely these are at filling up those tanks. Or, yeah, those fuel tanks. Isn't it glorious? Hold every little bit of my coke. Which, remember, I want to use the coke. I want the coke to be used because that's what's producing my sulfur wastewater currently. And eventually these will fill with the full stacks of it, and I won't have to worry so much. Okay, so that's gonna be the nitric in. Now, note, I only really have the 2 Jax tanks at the moment, so just know that I will have another tank there. Now, probably with my car... this will, of course, need an output line. Do I want to use these when I can just use a loader? On each. Because this would saturate a red belt, for reference. Each of these is a saturated yellow, and then 2 would more than saturate this red. Because the difference is 15. It's a 50% difference, so it actually would more than saturate. It would be more than enough. And this is just room to expand with more later, as I need it. Do I really want to do it that way, though? Or do I just use the inserters? I'll just use the inserters, why not? I think this is a little bit more compact, it looks a bit nicer. Loaders can just look ugly. Only need them where you absolutely need them. Of course, I will need to do near inserters. Okay, now to run the line. Where are we going is the question. Well, glad nobody asked. Glad I asked myself just now. We're going to the south. Clearly, we're going to the south. Where are we going to the south? We are going down here. Now, I had wanted to maybe do this spot, but honestly, these are just small. They're a bit small. These are bigger, and there's coal here, so I could potentially also bring coal in. And that actually poses an interesting thought. There's also this nice crucinium, and there's antitate, and there's ammonium nearby, and yeah. I could potentially have multiple lines in this area. Regardless, this is where I want to end up, so I will know once I get to the antitate when to go over. Now, of course, there will be stuff in the way. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Die. You can actually do this while riding the train, but I think this is a little bit faster, because the train has to stop with how much track you have laid. Die, rocks. Okay, there's the antitate. as I... You know what? Die, rocks! Die! This is the correct place, right? Yes. Hello, tech. That I don't care about. Excellent, so this is where I'm going to set up my station. It will be glorious, this station. And actually, I can now... Yeah, no trains with this stop. Hey, buddy. Add a station, the one that you're at is Marwin, and then add a station, this one is that one. Go here. Problem is, it's gonna get here, and then it's gonna say, wait for passenger present. So that way it won't move once it gets down here. So there is a potential with this train to use the other tank as water to do infinite coal mining down here. That is definitely an option. Now note that the way this train is currently set up, this is backwards from where it originated. So if I fill the tank car, the tank wagon, on the left with nitric acid at the loading zone, at the unloading zone, that will be the tank on the right. Sure, I don't have cliffs, but I'll get cliff explosives. So it will be this tank that will have the nitric acid. So that will be what needs the Jax tank. And if I'm mining coal here, I could actually just fuel it here rather than fuel it with coke. But I like the idea of fueling the trains at the central location. Now, of course, I also have to think about power. Now, I have power over here that I can run down, so I will go ahead and do that. I will take this power and run it over, because that is the fastest way, I think. Even then, you can tell by being in the car that this is a fair good distance to travel. Oh wow, and I've already mined these out. How about here? Yeah, there's that one that's mined out. Now, remember, these are going into warehouses, and the warehouses happen to be full. So I may as well pick those up. These are incredibly dense resource patches out this far, so I am not worried in the slightest. Going exactly diagonal. Oh, I've went and I've gone too far. Oh, come on. Big sigh. Big sigh. Alright, let's go, car. Would it be faster to just take the train back to get the steel? Well, with the walking to go to the point where I have the steel? Probably not. I don't know. Don't hit me, train. Every single rock on the way back, I swear. Every single rock. Every single one. Everyone. So yeah, I am officially, like, eating up all of my steel. Which isn't a bad thing. I am okay with this. Alright. Train, please do not hit me. Thank you kindly. Dude, repair my car. There you go. Trees I don't care about. Rocks I care about. Let's get back down to wire things up and get everything set up. Get the mining going on this Rubyte. Alright, which side do I want to load, unload on? This bottom, clearly this bottom. Get a Mark II radar. Find a place to just plop it, probably. A place that lets me see this full bottom Rubyte, so like here. Get this big pole line sorted. It wasn't too much to it, yeah. power that one. Now I just need to get the big poles down to this other Rubyte. Now I'm not going to saturate both at the moment. I may have to. I just want the option open. That's why I came out here. I want to have the option open to use multiple and to mine coal. Alright, and that's all of those. Get the warehouses down. Again, it loaded the wood, dang it. Oh well. Not gonna bother fixing that. Where are my warehouses? Where are there? Warehouses. Now these load in. Those load in. Don't want them there. That's better. What? What? Car? We're going for a ride. We are going for a ride. This actually F's everything up, I think. How did I not notice that the very first one placed wasn't even connected? I could have sworn it was connected. Oh, maybe it just so happens to be because it's sitting on yellow. It's yellow on yellow. Fortunately, I can make more of these. That should bring me power. I know I have power because I have sight on the map. Now to get the mining done. Okay. So the ones that I want to make sure are loaded first. Now I'll do... I likely will use the loaders for the ore in. Or in will be what I use this for. I do hope I have enough belts. Well, between the yellows and the reds that I have on me, it should be fine. Now just, yeah, mark off the line there. Probably not start from there. Yeah, start from there. Then one more. I guess I may as well just saturate. At this point. No point having that there. No real point having that there either. But I will anyway. Just to say, hey, I saturated the thingy. The only issue really being that this is gonna be a lot of belt. Oh yeah, and without belt immunity, this is gonna be painful to walk on. You know what? If anything, this would be the time to use the yellows that I have on me, rather than the reds. Alright. And I'll gain more spots back as I start to power lines. Probably only gonna power these lines, not the other ones. Then of course it's lots of undergrounds. Oh hey, look, even more yellows. That's a lot better, I think. So I guess I will... Extend my power. So, now I have to merge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. I have no idea how the compression will work for these, and I shouldn't be doing that way. Should be this way. And this is just like hanging out. Ah, I'm moving. Now remember, because of the way that I have things set up here, these are the ones that will get unloaded. So, let's see. Clearly, I am needing another line. Oh, I am not researching. But the problem is I likely just don't quite have enough belt to reach all the way back. If you were wondering why I only had brought the one line in, it's because I knew that would be the issue here. But I can pick up my car at this point. I'm now loading a red belt into these two, and I have a non-zero amount of Rubyte ore in. Look at them go. Isn't that a beautiful dance that they're doing? Oh, is it? Oh my. Oh my, it actually... So it is one belt. One red. So all of these going at once isn't even enough to fully saturate a single Bob's red belt. So this isn't even enough to saturate a single Bob's red. Because they're all being combined and pushed into one red. Well, that's good to know, actually. All of that, not even one red. Well then. That means I can pick these up. Oops. Because why bother having these down if they're not needed here? Also, I should, like, move myself a little bit over. There we go. So these are slowly filling up. It will take a little while, I suppose. With that said, I think I can tell this train to do full cargo, empty cargo, time past 90 seconds, I guess. Now, go back for me, please. I'll remove the passenger present so that I can get on this, and then you can go there. Well, that's that train set up. And with only about 16 minutes left in today's stream, I think this might be the only train line I set up today. It's the only one that's truly needed. Oh, I guess it didn't really matter. I did set up all of these. So now I get to watch as all of my coke gets consumed into this train. Alright, give me my automobile. Yeah, sure, you'll run on carbon this time. Going over now to pick up some belts. Speaking of picking up some belts, actually. I move faster than the mining speed. Please don't fill up the inventory fully by the time I finish. Thank you so much. Just cleaning up the ground of unused belts. Ah, that got rid of all the stone and the ammonium. Okay. So what is next for me? Ooh, grab all of that. 1,000 units. Honestly, I don't. I think it's time to start truly moving on. Oh, I know. I know what's next. A, I clean up this. B, I get crushed Rubyte out and start running the lead. That is the next steps here. So I have a nice line set up for the crushed Rubyte. And the crushed Rubyte will go up here. I need machines. I need steel. Give me some steel, please. Well, realistically, I probably only need the one machine. 60 units of steel for one of these. Wow. I will make 2. Where's the car? There's the car. Right there. Yeah, this shouldn't be a thing. I mean, that is fine, because that needs to jump that. Oh, this is those, okay. Now, lead is crucinium and the thingy. Now, the way I've done this is it's in, out. Yes, crucinium and Rubyte. Whoops, wrong line. I'm gonna use stacks for out. That's a heck of a lot more convenient. So, crucinium. Rubyte. Then I need this guy too. Alright. And then this one down. Ooh, this is a bad situation. I'll be moving this most likely anyway, so bleh. Bleh on that. Pretty sure this is the lead line. Yes, this is the lead line. This is the zinc line. This will be the zinc line, that fourth row, to make brass. We're almost there on the solder. There's 6 minutes left. Can I do this? I do hope so. Hello, Tex. Now, I'm going to jump this here just because this is turning. There's no real point in jumping it one tile. I'll be using the same amount of undergrounds regardless. Okay, so this is our crushed Rubyte going in, making lead ore. Now the lead ore is going down to here. And the lead ore just needs... I just need some light. Some energy. NRG. That's all I need. Some NRG. That's all of the things lit up. Which means... as soon as that ore starts coming in, I will have... Actually, let's watch. Oh, here's the first batches of ore coming in. Lead ore. I could have done this by rerouting my Progalina lead ore, because I am sorting Progalina up here, doing this setup, but I could just kill it. Now, here's the lead. Here's the lead coming on in. Now, assuming nothing about this whole setup is broken in some way, they'll process that ore, make it into this stuff that turns into ingots, and from the ingots, It goes into solder and lead, and that will make some glorious, glorious solder coils and lead plates. Isn't that wonderful? I like seeing this when this happens. Solder coils. So I no longer need to do this process to make solder. Because I now have the solder coils, I can just use one little machine, much like I have done here with this tinned cable, to make solder. So you see here how here I have solder in. I can just make a single machine, like right here, bring the solder cable in and just unpack it and ship it up. And that will be that. It cleans this all up, and I will not currently have a use for a little bit for the actual lead plates. So I can demolish this completely. This entire thing can be completely demolished at this point. I no longer need the Progalina. It has served its purpose. Its wonderful and glorious purpose. And the next thing, the very next thing is oil and gas processing. That will be what I do next time on Friday. So, this is the end of the stream. I usually end off by reviewing what I've done today. I think that this image is a pretty good indication. Just this screen right here. This is a summary of what has happened today, for the most part, because I now have the tin coils, the tinned wire coils, the solder coils, the lead plates going, and I also have red belt production and red inserter production. I've gone through most of the text I can currently go through as well. I moved the greenhouses out here and expanded it. I added a second rail line with a 363 configuration to mine Rubyte to feed this stuff. I greatly expanded how many things we have out here mining Givelite. That should definitely take care of my Givelite needs for the current foreseeable future. So now I officially have everything being crushed. Everything is crushed. Well, the 6 main ores. The next step is flotation. That I am not going to set up quite yet, because next time I will be doing petrochemical processing. Isn't that going to be glorious? Next time, Friday, oil and gas. Oil and gas, and we'll see the bus expand by about that much. It will probably double in size thanks to oil and gas. That's just how that works. Particularly step 1 of the, or tier 1 of plastic production, but yeah, it'll be good. At least that's what I'm currently planning. We'll see if the plans change between now and Friday. Tomorrow will be more of the Pyanodons playthrough, if you want to come and watch that. If you are watching this VOD on YouTube when it goes live, tune in tomorrow, Friday, for more of the ABX playthrough. You have just missed the Pyanodons, unfortunately, for that day. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for Pyanodons, Friday for more of this ABX playthrough. See you all then.